you. This is for all you ladies out there who like a bargain. And this is called Buy One, Get One Free Girls.
Hello, I'm Charlie and welcome to another episode of the Time Traveller Diaries. Now today we're going to be visiting the glorious Dover Castle in Kent, England, and checking out and lining up shots from films and movies that have been shot there over the decades. Now Dover Castle was built under the reign of King Henry II in the 1180s, and we'll be visiting locations where movies were shot such as Avengers, Age of Ultron, The Other Boleyn Girl, and TV shows such as Doctor Who. So without further ado, let's get to the locations. And this is Dover Castle in Kent, England, and the first shot we're going to try and track down is a shot from a Doctor Who episode called The Mind of Evil. But meanwhile, check out this glorious view. Now this is the shot from Doctor Who, The Mind of Evil, which starred John Pertwee and the late Elizabeth Sladen. They were driving in the Doctor's yellow vintage car up here, which you can see in the shot. And notice the windows were all in the same place, the stone wall, even that big cutout archway. I'll put another few shots of them on the screen coming up this road. There we are. Now this is the front of Dover Castle, where we saw actor Roger Delgado, who played the Master, standing in front of it from that 1970s episode, Doctor Who, The Minds of Evil. Now this next shot brings us to Wolf Hall, which starred Mark Rylance, and in this shot you can see Claire Foy as Anne Boleyn. Notice that staircase in the background. And this is the top of the tower in Dover Castle. It's an absolutely exhausting walk up here, but it's an absolutely glorious day. There have been so many things filmed here over the years, we're simply not going to be able to cover them all in this episode. But there we are, there's a shot of that there, and let's move on. Now next up is the movie The Other Boleyn Girl, which starred Eric Bana, Natalie Portman and Scarlett Johansson. And in this scene you see Natalie Portman, who played Anne Boleyn, being executed. Notice the stone staircase in the background, and she walks up to the scaffolding, which was around here. Now if you notice this rail and this staircase behind me, which kind of bends round, this was also part of the execution scene in The Other Boleyn Girl, and you can see this rail behind Natalie Portman in the film. Here we are at Dover Castle, and there's something else being filmed here now as we speak. There's a nice portly gentleman brandishing some sort of weapon in a long red coat, possibly with a tricorn hat. It's all going on today. Right, now this is roughly where Most Haunted Live was filmed. They stayed overnight to do a ghost hunting experience, which is all filmed live, and Yvette Fielding and the other co-presenter were standing roughly here, in which Yvette Fielding said, "I'm Yvette Fielding and welcome to Most Haunted." Now this poor woman here seems to have accidentally sewn her handkerchief to her eye. This must be some kind of warning to children regarding the potential hazards of embroidery. Now it's in this area here where once again there was a beheading. It seems to be quite popular with executing people in this part of the castle, because Helena Bonham Carter was executed in the movie Lady Jane, which was released I think in 1986. You can see the shots on the screen from her execution in the movie. The movie also starred Carey Lewis, who you might recognise from films such as Saw and Liar Liar with Jim Carrey. Helena Bonham Carter was of course married to film director Tim Burton and would later star in films such as Fight Club and Alice in Wonderland. If you've never been here, this place is absolutely enormous. It's like a huge big village. I'd also like to mention that the movie Kevin and Perry Go Large was filmed at Dover Castle as well, which was released in 2000. It starred Harry Enfield and Kathy Burke, and there's a comedic execution scene which took place here, but we can't seem to find it because it's just so enormous.
and I think they take a lot of artistic liability, freedom with changing things and altering them for the movies. Now this is the area in the Marvel movies The Age of Ultron was filmed. You can see actor Chris Evans, who played Captain America, walking up the stairs. Feel free to come up if you like, I'm just making a little video. That's okay. And you can see the actors with these windows in the background, and the evil baddie is standing in front of that doorway there, which was bricked up for the movie, and you can see him in films such as The Pianist and Downfall. And they kind of had a bit of a fight scene here, and then this kind of demonic woman was kind of kicked down these stairs here. And that's that. Now here is a shot from the movie The Lady and the Highwayman. They set up a scaffold here for yet another execution, and this movie starred Hugh Grant among others. I'll pan round a little bit just to let you know where we are, give you a little bit of a visual entertainment there. And this is one more movie which was filmed at this glorious location. Now this entrance to the castle here was used for the huge Disney movie Into the Woods, which had a massive cast, including Johnny Depp, Meryl Streep, James Corden, Chris Pine and many more. You can see that sort of oblong kind of window on the left which lines up in the shot, and there's a carriage and there's lots of confetti coming down. We'll try and line up some more shots from the film later on. Well, we're in the gift shop now, and there's a selection of DVDs of films which I assume are also filmed here. We've already covered Wolf Hall, but it appears Mary Queen of Scots starring Margot Robbie was filmed here, as well as King Henry VIII starring Ray Winston. Try and put some shots on the screen there if I can find any for you.
Well, that brings us to the end of today's episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to share it. Some other people may be interested too. And check out our other videos. You might find those interesting. Feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our Facebook page. And we'll see you next time on the Time Traveller Diaries.